Welcome to another episode of the Veterans Leadership Blog podcast. Before we get into the intro and get this episode started, I wanted to thank you, the listeners, for tuning in and reaching out. Our last episode was on July 27th, where gamer Dylan Harvey talked about his journey to Twitch partnership. Since that episode, past guests and you, our listeners, have been demanding new content. Thank you for the push and for reaching out. My content focus for the last 60 days has been on growing a gaming channel, that is the BDMG Gaming on Facebook, and getting approved to monetize on that platform. We have learned so much on that journey, and while I am passionate about what we do here on the show, remember my team and I are building a new media company, and remember, we don't just seize the opportunity, we leverage each moment. This episode will be all about adding deeper value and how you must become more to give more. Hi friends, thanks again for your reviews, likes, and shares. We are building traction across all platforms. Keep it going. Continue to share your favorite episode with a close friend or a veteran leader in your world. Feel free to reach out to us and let us know who would be a great guest for our show. This show is all about the community, so thank you for being an awesome part of my community. Let's get started. Veteran leaders, where are you adding deeper value to the communities you belong to? Now, this could be at home, in your neighborhood, at your son or daughter's school. Maybe you signed up to be an assistant coach at one of your children's activities. Now think about it. All that you are and all that you already know is beneficial to someone else. Are you reaching out and connecting? Are you sharing an hour a week of your life with those who would directly benefit from your wisdom? I want to challenge you to look around and add deeper value, whether as a mentor, a coach, an advocate, or simply as a friend. That's what's been working for me in my life. And as you look at where you can add strategic, deeper value, I guarantee things will forever change for the better. I recently had the opportunity to hike the Snoqualmie Lake Trail to Otter Falls with a group of Vietnam-era veterans. The youngest in their band of brothers had to be in his early 60s. What they shared as we hiked added deeper value to my life and my journey to serving beyond the uniform. This group meets once a month and hikes some of the toughest trails together, so as veterans, they can tell their stories in a unique way that builds bonds and reminds them that life is still valuable. Before we take a break for a brief commercial, my question is, are you committed to adding deeper value? And if not, can you commit to that? One of the reasons we do the podcast is to share information, life lessons, and motivate veterans and those that love and support them in a way that adds deeper value. One of the communities that adds deeper value to my life and the life of over 400,000 veterans is the Facebook group Veteran to Veteran, led by Miss Yvonne Maria Brooks and 13 other amazing admins. This group's purpose is to pass on vital information that is relative to other veterans. Their mission is simple. They state on their site, "Our job is to help give you the information you need so you can be taken care of when you come home. The military trains us to go to war. No one trains us to come home." Thank you to Miss Yvonne Brooks for her 20 years of service and for being an accredited veteran representative. Head over to Facebook and do a search for this incredible community of veterans adding deeper value to veterans. Finding deeper value. Do you hate what you do, but you love who you do it for? You just found deeper value. Maybe you are going back to school, as many are right now, but you are not the most eager student. What is the deeper value? What do you gain when you succeed and earn that degree? What does it give you access to? What do you gain by staying the course and reaching retirement? What deeper value did you unlock? As veterans, at times, we might not see the deeper value in our service. We might feel that what we did during those times of service was only on the surface. Here is the truth. Though you might not hear thank you for your service enough, your service provided deep value to this generation and for generations that will follow. To all the listeners, find and provide deep value. It could be as simple as planting a tree that brings shade, not in your lifetime, but future generations will thank you for the deep value your efforts created. Deep value leaves things better than you found it and doesn't allow you to resist change. Our second guest on the show ever, episode 2, Dylan Cooper and his nonprofit No Surrender Inc. has launched Project Unbroken. The mission of Project Unbroken is to assist people with getting their story documented and heard throughout the world. We believe sharing and talking about the hardships you've endured is a healthy and vital step of the healing process. These stories will inspire, motivate, and empower others to break the silence about the trials and tribulations they've been through or are currently going through. Connect with Dylan and his team at www.nosurrenderinc.com/unbroken. Veteran leaders, thank you again for joining us on an episode of the Veteran Leadership Blog podcast. You remain a vital part of my journey to continue to serve beyond the uniform. As I look out of my office window here in downtown Seattle, I see an American flag waving in the temperate autumn air. Thank you for the deep value you add every time you listen, every time you share, and for the valuable feedback you always provide. Have an amazing day, and remember, veterans are leaders.